Right along with me as I track Wolverine, trap Wolverine. Just spend some beautiful days out on the country with my cousin Roger Hamilton. It's March. This is what we do. We just get out and cover ground so fast and so efficiently that it's one of the advantages that we have. One of the only advantages we have is snow machines and being able to cover country. There's so many different ways to hunt, different ways to trap. One of them is tracking. And we spend a lot of time learning how to track and how to be efficient at it. And when you start tracking Wolverine and wolves, you learn from it. You gain knowledge just from seeing where the animal goes, seeing how they act under pressure, and how different animals are. What the difference is between a Wolverine and a wolf, and how they act in timber and how they act in an open flat, what their defense mechanisms are. Wolverines circle, and they'll circle in a small area. They don't have the fear of a wolf. They won't break. They won't just take off and use their sheer speed to escape you like a wolf will. They use their ability to climb trees and their ability to be like a hand-to-hand combat fighter. Like they rely on that. Wolverines don't show fear. They know when they're being tracked, they know when they're being chased, but they really, when you get close to them, they look at you like they don't fear you. They look at you like they're ready for the fight. And there's something about that is primal and also challenging. It is a challenge. We have snow machines, yeah, but they have the advantage. They're in their own backyard. They know this country and every hole on it so well that to be able to get on them and to get good enough to be able to track them, especially in areas of timber, you really have to put in time, and it takes years. To be able to track and hunt predators is a lot different than being able to track and hunt non-predator animals like deer or moose. Over the course of 2 weeks, I'm seeing Wolverine tracks. We're able to track them, but just not seeing them. The days are long, the sun's high. Hope you enjoy the ride.
Way fresh. Tracking the Wolverine. It's living in here. I already tried to catch it in here once. These are all my old tracks. It went in there.
Missed the tracks, I don't know.
Huh?
Might have missed it, but
I don't think so. I don't think so. This is the only fresh track. These other ones are all old. Shit. There might be a couple Wolverine in here, huh?
yeah.
That is a lot of tracks.
Here's a perfect example of a Wolverine and what they do. It went into this big stand of spruce. Deep snow, all drifted, probably 4 feet deep snow in there. And it wouldn't come out. So we circle and we circle and we circle, waiting for that thing to break, and it just wouldn't.
What the hell?
I don't know. Are those old right there?
Looks like it. I see it climb up
Yeah.
right there. I don't know where it went from there, though.
In a hole or a tree or something, huh?
Yeah, it could be in a hole or something. Fucking lots of tracks in here, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. You see, this is where I was chasing it a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, this is my old track.
Oh, okay.
I chased it from way over there.
Uh-huh.
And it went back into that tree line over there.
Huh.
A lot of tracks though, holy shit. Must be a little family.
Yeah. I'll back you up.
Walk in there?
Walk in there. Huh. Yeah, there must be a hole in there or something.
Those are definitely the only set of fresh tracks.
Yep.
Damn things are fast.
Oh man.
Hole right there?
Yeah.
Underneath that tree?
Yeah, looks like it, huh? Go get your conifer bear, I'll wait here. Watch it. Conifer bear trick again.
It's important to note that animals are going to act totally different when being tracked or cornered. They know that they're in a life or death situation and they'll defend themselves. It's a lot different than just stumbling upon them in the woods.
Better luck next time.
Yeah. Win some, you lose some. Just getting ready to head out, grab a load of wood. Gonna go get wood with Roger, check out where that Wolverine was the other day. It didn't come out. He went out there the next day, and that Wolverine had to come out, went to the kill site where I had set some wolf snares, came back, and it was in that hole again, so he thinks it's living in there, and he couldn't get it to come out. So we're just kind of cutting wood in that area. Maybe we'll catch that Wolverine out of its den here one of these days and be able to get it. So just see what happens. About 10 below this morning. My stash of wood from my stash of wood's down to about nothing, so haul a little wood through March when it's nice and cold and easy going. Everything sets up real flat and smooth, hard. We only had a couple weeks to do it, and then it'll start just getting too soft from the sun. So now's the time to do it, get caught up on a little bit of wood and see what we see. I'm gonna be heading out. Walking back and forth on this track through this direction of pressure. Probably going back into his hole.
Double back. Coming on his trail this way.
Oh yeah?
What it looks like.
Might be at that kill.
Might be.
Unless there's two Wolverines.
Unless there's two.
Some of those tracks look a little smaller. But
This one wasn't too big either.
yeah.
No. Well, see where he went, I guess.
After this, we followed the Wolverine tracks back to the kill site where I have the snares hung. We fixed the snares and kept going. These days like this, when you're not getting fresh snow, all your tracks start just building up. So you got to really keep track of what tracks were from yesterday, what tracks were from the day before. Even with your own snow machine tracks, it's easy to tell, but when you start tracking at high speed and figuring stuff out, you got to really be able to quickly make a decision of those aren't fresh. I know those aren't fresh. I know my snow machine tracks were here today, so you can see if something went on them. You got to really start just keeping that database inside your head of what tracks were from what day.
Got a Wolverine right there, my wolf set snare that I fixed up. Good day. Second Wolverine. I got this one on the way out here. Tracked him down and got it. I got another one in a snare over here, but I got to get taken care of. Got that Wolverine taken care of there. Glad I came out and checked these snares today. Probably would have chewed that off. That's a big wolf snare, so who knows where I caught it. Might have been on the neck. I might have just caught it. These tracks are really fresh. Well, heck of a day. Holy smokes. 2 Wolverine. I was just going out for wood. I've been home with the kids for a few days. I was ready to get out and seen a fresh set of Wolverine tracks, and I went all over. Finally caught it, got it, and then I was coming down to check my snares, and these are the wolf snares I set. I wasn't having any wolves coming in, so me and Roger one day, I just made the snares a little smaller. Just thought maybe I'll be able to pick up a Wolverine, and sure enough, I got that Wolverine in my snare. So super cool. 2 Wolverine day. Awesome. Sometimes I just want to get out, you know. I just got to get my wiggles out, you know. And the last thing I'm thinking about is filming or whatever. But I get out here. This will make for a nice ending to my trapping season, and be able to have some nice Wolverine pelts for ruffs and stuff like that. So caught 2 out of here. I'll just shut everything down. I have a few more days of trapping, but I'm good enough. I got 2 Wolverine. I'm just gonna close up all the rest of these snares and just leave them alone. It's good enough for the year out of this one area. So to go, loving it. This one's got really cool white paws. That's pretty sweet. That white paws. Not all of them have that. Looks like a big male. Beauty day. Beauty day. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck, I didn't bring anything. I brought I didn't even have a bottle of water. I was just so ready to just to cover some ground. Nice days. Santa was at work. I was at home with babies, which you got to do, you know, being dad, you make them, you got to take care of them story. But boy, I was ready to hit the road. So nice to be out, and I'll be a far more loving, enjoyable husband and dad when I get home. All good. Yeah, good neck shot. Right there, right where it's supposed to be, but it just twisted. Amazing it didn't kill it. It's such a tough animal. This fur on this one looks really good still. happy to see that. It's just important to, man, I think just know that the ball will roll your way eventually when you do stuff the right way, and to just stay patient, appreciate, the stuff that we have, our health and my family, and a great spouse, and good friends. When I get out here and I catch an animal like these and I have a good day like this, you don't always have, it's far and few between, honestly, after all winter of trapping. You just get reminded that if you do stuff right and you treat people right and you just maintain your composure and stay true to your values and who you are, that stuff just works out. And you have days like this, and it's a reminder, and you gotta be grateful for it. Remain humble, but really, it's really what I needed. It's a real blessing. So it's good to appreciate that stuff. Got my Wolverines tied down. Still got a lot of daylight here, so what I came to do is cut some wood, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I got a little place where I saw a nice dry wood and already drove by it, so it should have a hard trail, and I'll get that cut. I'll get that cut down, load up my sled, and then head home. See what else I see. Been a good day so far. Cannot complain. Well, some days are just better than others. 2 Wolverine, nice load of wood. Heading home.